What is up, y'all? This is the Minaal 3.0. We are about to pass 100,000 subscribers on this channel. Make sure if you're not, you subscribe and you're on the email list at matterful.co because that's where we're going to be doing a massive giveaway. Thousands of dollars of gear like this. What's up, y'all? I'm Chase Reeves and this is the Minaal 3.0, the carry-on travel bag and the daily carry bag. I have a lot of thoughts about these. Can we talk about that for a second? It's the original sleek one bag travel bag, the one that you could carry on like in Southeast Asia, Australia, the UK, internationally. It's got the perfect little size, but it's big enough for travel if you're, if you know what you're doing. The rear tech compartments now feature a full clamshell opening. You can access your devices from any side of the bag. You can customize the size of your device sleeve. And now these are about 5% larger, fitting a 16-inch laptop in the back and an 11-inch iPad or tablet up here. There's a hidden passport pocket that's accessible to the wearer while it's on the body. There are multiple quick access pockets on the top. The straps are easy to hide away behind a zippered panel, and there's a handle on the side for being able to carry it in briefcase mode. Though it can be a little, a little floppy and frumpy. But, in a pinch. The fabric is totally updated, both inside and out. New 600D and 1200D blue sign Picton fabric. It's made from a recycled yarn. It's even tougher than the old one. It tracks apparently less dirt and hair. I've seen that a little bit here personally. And, as they say in their own words, the best bag for the environment is the one that lasts the longest. Bing! By the way, not a Trump hat. This microfiber interior lining has also been updated, and it feels just nicer than you'd expect it to, which is sort of a good metaphor for this bag in general. Just nicer than you thought it was going to be. Coming in at 3.12 pounds for the travel bag and 2.16 pounds for the daily carry bag empty. Now, let's talk about the main thing you're going to learn with a bag like this. The main thing a lot of us learned. Have you minimally traveled very often? Some of us have. You learn a lot. You learn a lot. Sometimes it's, is this being distracting? Does this... But seriously, this is one of those classic travel bags that a lot of us have traveled with, that is kind of well known in the serious minimal travel world because it is just large enough to get enough things in here, but you can still carry it on a lot of those flights that are more strict with their carry-on size. And it's designed with really good stuff. It feels good, it's quality, it feels premium and focused for the kinds of activities a lot of us nomadic world travelers need when we're doing it kind of intense. And it's also the bag that started it all for me. These guys sent me a bag early on, and I ended up doing like a epic over an hour-long video or something like that. It was way back in the day, because this really represents to me the epitome of minimal one-bag travel. Better hat. So, I want to walk you through this thing and show you all the bells and whistles, as well as the daily carry bag. But it starts with this, okay? I moved away from traveling with this when I needed just more space. Most of the places that I travel are actually in North and South America, where the constraints on carry-on size just aren't as bad, as strict oftentimes, right? So I wanted to find bags that would fit the most possible stuff, but still be, comfortable. At first, it was this Heim Planet bag that was just a big bucket, and I loved it. And then I worked with Pakt to design a bag with them, one of my favorite bag makers. I honestly am so grateful for those two companies. Minaal for starting it all, and then Pakt for getting to design a travel bag with them that's perfect for me. See the link below at this time code. Let's go through the features. One of the tricks to this bag is actually loading it upside down. So here's our soft shell right here. Here are some 3D pockets that you can actually pack clothes in, and it looks as if these packing cubes were actually designed for there to be some capacity in here. Now, this is one of the first rubs you'll find on this bag. Because it is designed for sleekness in travel and carrying just this perfect amount of stuff with you, they don't add a lot of structure to the bag. They want it to be as light as possible. That's what you're going to see also when we talk about the daily carry. This is one of the most minimal versions of a daily carry bag you're going to be able to do in terms of lightweight, but still with a badass tech sleeve in the back, lots of organization, and the capabilities for modern life. A lot of us just need that shit. So for me, I actually have this set up with my full-on remote work setup. I got the Roost Stand, which I throw in here because it fits perfectly. My Apple keyboard is inside of here, okay? By the way, did you notice how smooth that zipper was? They're using a small YKK zip here. It's butter. Up here, I just threw my mouse because my mouse, my keyboard, and my Roost Stand is all I need to have some ergonomic setup for where I'm going. What do you do for a living? I'm a digital nomad. Actually, I can't travel like this anymore because I'm a YouTuber, and this is one camera, and that's one camera, and if I'm gonna bring all this shit, it's not gonna fit in here, you know what I mean? Let's talk about these zippers that you're gonna use to get in and out of this bag. You love them. You love the zipper pulls. You love the big YKK number 10s. It just moves so smooth. You've got several different zippers here, okay? Right now, my backpack panel is all zipped up, so we have less strap and dangle while we're doing the demo. You've got a laptop tech compartment zipper, then you have your main compartment zipper. One thing to know about this one is you have these compression straps. Now, these have two locations that you can put them. On one side, it's in front of the zipper, so when it's attached there, you can zip all the way through to your heart's content. The other side is more of the compression mode. It goes across the zipper. This is like transit mode. Then we can cinch this down and actually get some compression, pull our things as tight and as compact as possible. I don't tend to value that much because the material and the design, you see how this has got this Ninja Turtle Heroes in a Half Shell vibe? That does a lot of the compression for you. We've got two quick access, external access pockets up here at the top. A little one, which has a zipper meshy pocket inside, and then a big one, which does not have that big meshy pocket inside. Arguably, I would have put that meshy pocket here instead of here, but that's just me. Water bottle on the side. Okay, now it does not have, it's just like it's a pouch. It's not gonna hold it in by itself super well because it's actually designed to be used in, you know, conjunction with this elastic strap that clips right over your little gizmo there, and there you're off to the races. Now, with this setup of these two, you want to find a water bottle. I mean, you always want to find a water bottle that has a nice seal to the top, because in the little one, in the daily carry bag, the water bottle holder's actually on the inside, so it's going to be in with your other stuff inside the bag. You want to have a water bottle with a good top on it, like the Camelbak Chute, favorite water bottle in the world. If you use my link below, I think I get like $0.25 cent, a penny. It's good. I'll invest it in Bitcoin. Now, let's talk about this daily carry plus this. This is an epic setup. I find that traveling with both of these is actually the minimalist that I get. I used to travel just with this, but what I find is it's not a very great daily carry bag once you get there. So you want to kind of pack a small, packable daily carry bag inside, which for small trips, that's fine. But this thing for the daily carry type stuff, the personal item in the carry-on, and then this for just the clothing and the extras, right? My keyboard, my Roost Stand, my mouse. Now, what would be ideal would be to be able to just attach this somehow, click, click, right here. You know the look. It's the like, I've got a Eurail pass vibe. As it is, you're carrying this and this like so, where you can also do the other Eurail pass thing, which is like, I have a Eurail pass, but my parents didn't buy it for me. I'm telling you, carrying two bags, you're not going to find a more comfortable way to do it than this. You aren't. And this ends up working pretty good because these straps are actually, these are nice. They're edgeless straps, so they have this nice, soft-ish, it's not that soft. Like, some of you are going to wish you had more padding. I like the size, the width, the density of this. It feels good when it's on. You can feel it, like, kind of hugging to you. It's not just sitting back there. It's a little more rocket packy. Because I got my laptop in there, I've got a flat back. You can feel the little bit of ridges, a little bit of, you know, Some of you are going to wish you had more mesh instead of just that almost neoprene-like material back here. Just basic little cross in our airflow here. Very athletic. It's very athletic design. Sleek, slim, slender, athletic, movement, maneuvers, Minaal. On the travel bag, actually, you have these load-bearing straps, load lifters, they're sometimes called. Little magnetic thing that clips up here, near where the handle is, okay? Which allows you to kind of get a little bit of a cinch up. Now, you see this curve right here? Just enough structure in here, you know? They're good designers. It's one of the, I got mad respect for these Minaal people. They sell an accessory that can connect down here for hip straps, which can be very nice, but that's where you really like the more sturdy frame. This is just gonna hug it to your body, make it easier to maneuver. You doing a lot of maneuvering? You big time maneuverer when you travel? Nice maneuvers. Now, on this back itself, we're using some like injection molded type stuff. Feels great, really slick, clean branding. Nothing is like, it's like so, it's beautiful. Love that minimal branding. And then we have this little pocket in the back, just big enough for your passport, perfect size for that. Zippered right here. Arguably, I would have this zipper pointing down when it's closed so that it would never like just accidentally get bumped, you know. So this can just fall down, maybe. It doesn't. It never does, you know, but when you're designing, maybe little moments like that. Now, on the back of these things, you have this incredible tech pocket. Look at these little zippers, by the way. I like these little poles. One of the things, I had their original Minaal for so long, the poles never broke. They're always there. They have just enough little grip. Arguably, they have grip on one side, a little bit of texture on one side. I wish they had texture on both sides, personally, but it has a little contour, so it's easy enough to grip it and rip it. You open this back panel here, and what happens is, okay, here is the soft side of our daily carry bag. Here is the hard side where the straps come off of, and you can see this device nest thing they have. These have adjustable little guys that I couldn't be arsed. I kind of do this outside one on the side because I'm almost always accessing this thing from the top of the bag, getting my 16-inch MacBook Pro out of there. So for me, I leave my zippers right there. I only need to grab that thing right there. Same thing with the iPad. But if you wanted to, you could suspend this from both sides and have like everything locked in so that when you open it up, it doesn't fall out. We've got a little bit of space where we're pulled up off the bottom of the bag, and the padding on the back, that injection molded padding, naturally curves down and protects the bottom of your laptop here. Arguably, you could see a more rigid panel, but you can feel it in here. It's quite rigid. It's nice, especially on this one because it's a smaller panel. Arguably, on the big one, we've got a lot more distance. I might go for a little more reinforcement. Now, facing our device nest on this side, you've got arguably a little too fancy action going on over here. It's a place for your papers. Your business papers, man. Got a little clip right here, and then all these little like dangles and like little business card spots like this, and kind of maybe a Kindle you could fit in this one. Sort of, but like this is a nice little document pouch. It's interesting. This is where you're like, okay, that's fascinating. I wonder what people are putting in there. And I think most people don't put anything in there. But if you do put things in there, please don't hesitate to tell me in the comments. What do you put in there? Okay, let's zip this guy up and show you the inside of the main compartment of our daily carry bag. As you can see, he's opting for more of a pouch-on-pouch action here, Janice. Yeah, he really is. Inside of the back panel, he's got a pouch with some snacks in it. Then he's got his Boundary Supply tech kit, where he puts his Bluetooth headphones and a bunch of cables and pills and stuff. Then he's got a funky-looking fanny pack. Links to that below. He's got his daily carry items in there that he doesn't like to take out and put into the bag itself. Behind that, we have trauma in the unbound body. Nice meditation techniques in here, folks. Check out Judith Blackstone. She's a total badass. A little notebook. Links to the notebooks below. And a power supply from Ravpower featuring 2 USB-C 80 watts. Yum. On the back here, you can see we've got a meshy pocket right here with one of those nice, these zippers just move so smooth. And then a non-meshy, but the same thing, a flat pocket. Both of these are flat. Here's our water bottle sleeve down here for throwing in your water bottle so it doesn't slide all over the bag. It's like a condom, but look, I'm just like, not even, like perfect size, but maybe a little too perfect. You know what I mean? Nothing on this beaver paddle. It is just pure, thin, minimal, that like new fabric that they've got, which does feel really great. You're protected. And like I said, this microfiber in here just feels, que bueno. You know what I mean? I think you know what I'm talking about. When something feels just right. Like you're in the right place. By the way, both of these bags have a rain fly on the back. Comes right out. And you can attach it to a little clip here. This opens up. It's got a pouch that's attached to it. It's got a clip somewhere right there. It's got like a beautiful little condom for these things. Super minimal. Carry-on bag has the same thing. Plus, it's got a built-in pocket, right? So you gotta like that. It's well bred. Brings its own protection to the party. Listen, as far as daily carry bags go, this is one of the most minimal that does all of the things us professional millennials need. Unless you're a camera person. This is not a great bag for camera people unless you have a really small minimal kit and you have your own like protection for it. Because this is super thin. It has got just enough room, just enough features, just enough space and organization for me to have everything that I need protected and in its own little space. Do you know why I use pouches like that? So that I can use bags like this. I wouldn't be able to have a Bluetooth headphone in a pocket here and something else down here. All I have is one quick access pocket, glasses, mask, right? AirPods or some like little earbud, something like that. As I mentioned, inside of there's another little meshy pocket. Very elegant solution to the quick access, external access stuff. And then the same kind of secret pocket back here. That's it. Bags like this taught me how to use pouches, but it wasn't like because of these bags that I kept using them. I kept using the pouches because it's just a full-on superb way of carrying. You get to travel between bags, like try different things out. You get to get your little bag within a bag organized. Like this tech case right here, this is organized, man. I got all the things that I need in this guy. Which, by the way, I just put a video up for patrons on everything that I travel with in here. You're welcome. So, the Minaal Daily 3.0, one of the most minimal bags that still does all the things that we need a wonderful modern tech bag to do for us. The Minaal Carry-On, the perfect size for the stuff that we need when we travel. Can I show you what I have packed in here real quick? Again, we've got that little compression strap that you can put over the zippers like that, or this one on this side of the zipper. G-hook, pull it tight-ish, and it's mostly out of the way. Here's how I have packed my thing. I am using their straight-up packing cube setup because that's what I would do if I was in this bag, likely, though I probably would prefer to do 2 of these medium ones. It's the largest one they have, but I'd still call it kind of a large medium size pocket. These things are extremely thin and minimal, lightweight, but quite durable with this ripstop nylon, and the zippers end up working quite well. They do provide some compression, right, just by nature of, they don't have any fancy things going on, but they keep their form with just enough moofing out for you to be able to stuff. The good thing about these packing cubes, you can stuff into it. This one's quite stuffed, and it compresses that stuff down, makes it easier to navigate, because this bag in particular is a nightmare when you have like rolls of clothes and you open it up for anything and things fall out. You gotta have stuff in little packets. Bags within a bag. This episode is brought to you by Bags. Bags in bags. Do you have a bag? Put a bag in it. Maybe put something in that bag, and then that bag can go inside the bigger bag. Do you need a bigger bag than that? Well, you might be traveling somewhere cool. Where are you traveling? Where are you going to travel next when this whole thing blows over and you can get on a plane and go somewhere? Where are you going to go first? Now's the time you can actually put together a little plan. You can actually get, keep your dream gears going. Otherwise, we'll fully zombie out. Okay, 2 little guys, 1 big guy. In the big guy, I've got 2 pairs of pants. I will link to what those are below. And I've got 2 longish sleeve henleys that I use for either jammies or going out. Here's a trick. Get jammies you can go out in. Then, one of the little guys full of shirts. I roll up my shirts Marie Kondo style. Check out the life-changing magic of tidying up, because it actually makes things a little bit smoother in here. I've got 4 shirts in here easily, just like that, which that is, for me, that's enough. I'll wear a shirt today, I'll pull it off. I try to take it off when sometimes you're sweating. Half of minimal travel is learning how to get stuff you can sweat in. That isn't totally horrible, like merino type stuff. Topo makes a good tech tee. I will link below to my men's clothing page, unisex clothing. Any of you looking for t-shirts, pants, jackets, beanies and hats, things like that. I've got the things that are my staples linked to there. Then the other one is sort of my misfit bag. In here I have like a spare hat in an unfortunate color, but with a great message. I've got a pair of wool socks. I always travel with some wool socks. 2 pairs of undies, a pair of shorts, and a little thin beanie from Smart Wool, right? This is like my miscellaneous. Now, those all fit perfectly, just like so, and I do think they're designed so that you can have, like this, you could do a roll of shirts in here. You could, what I do is I put my toiletry kit in one of these. Here's my little toiletry kit from Gravel. It's actually a tiny bag that comes inside the main Gravel toiletry kit, which is a great option. And I like this one because I can see what's in it. The most important thing, besides your toothbrush, is a good deodorant. Native deodorant. I'll link to it below. Maybe I got an affiliate link. I don't know if I do or not, but I've used this stuff for years. I dig it. So you close this sucker up. You've got that big YKK number 10, which moves so smooth and easy. You're gonna get used to where do you put that zipper. That one in transit for me is always down at the bottom. And then the zippers for this back panel are always up at the top, because from one of those corners I can get in and get my laptop and stuff. When I do travel with both of these, I am traveling with my laptop in the daily carry, not in this one. This is the thing that goes to the airplane seat in front of me. This is the thing that I have everything I need in here, my Bluetooth headphones, all that stuff when I'm in transit. One of the tricks, you guys, to traveling is thinking about being in transit. There's two real ways to think of it, right? One of them is, don't think about that, because that's probably what you're dreading the most, right? It's like, I don't fucking hate traveling. Oh, it's long. Oh, it's so uncomfortable. I got to be at places at certain times. I got to be brought onto airplanes at the same time as everybody else. I'm like a cattle just being herded through the aisles. Totally. But when you got your shit dialed, it helps. Right? So part of it is just thinking through what is it going to be like sitting on the plane, doing it a few times. Nowadays, they got the in-home entertainment thing. Golly, what I actually saw something. I saw a documentary on Trey Anastasio from Fish. I'm not a big Fish fan. Sue me. It's like not my favorite typically. I do like jammy bands though, and I think I would love to go to a Fish concert. I have no disrespect. One of my closest friends is a big-time Fish guy. Actually, a few of them are. But that documentary on Trey was really good, man. Second half of life stuff. Any of you creatives out there, like getting close to or maybe well into or like experts in second half of life? Just so you know, young bucks, there's like a whole, it's like a whole chapter shift that happens. I'm just at the beginning of it, and it's playing with my existential dilemmas. I'm fine. I'm fine. Maybe it's just a global pandemic. I'm fine. It's good. It's good. How are you? They got the in-flight entertainment. That's what we're getting at. Trey Anastasio documentary. I highly recommended. This bag can easily fit all the things I need under the seat in front of me. I got my laptop. I got my tablet, my Bluetooth headphones. I got my little tiny, did you see the little? This is an interesting thing from Dad's Fanny. I'll link to these guys below. A lot of the times, I'm not taking my backpack with me. I'm just taking a little guy. And I like this pretty good. It's got a magnetic buckle. It cinches down nice and tight, and then you can wrap up the cables. And I just use it, you know, my favorite thing right now is just like the old man with the newspaper under his arm kind of looks, like heading down to the cafe in a tracksuit. Like, hey, did you hear what's going on in Sweden? Another bag within a bag. Okay, what's your take? What do you think on this? What questions do you have? Ask them below. I will try to answer as many as possible. Ultimately, Minaal and their 3.0, it's everything that's great about their bag from the start. I do have to say that my days of traveling with the Minaal are definitely numbered for me personally, because I travel with cameras, I travel with children, I travel with the heavy burden of my own existential dread. You know, these things take up space. Thanks for watching. Be yourself. Everyone else is taken. Do me a favor, subscribe if you're not already. We're almost at 100,000 subscribers here. And make sure you get on the email list at matterful.co, because I'm serious, we gave away thousands of dollars worth of gear last time. We're gonna give away tens of thousands of dollars of gear, like Minaal, like Wandered, like Peak Designs, like Pakt, like lots of companies. We're all fired up and ready to go. Get on the email list at matterful.co, and that's where I'm going to announce something soon. Okay, love you guys. Talk to you later.